Three, two, one, and we're live. We're live. One Piece, chapter 162. 1062. I make that mistake every single damn time. Weeb, my dude, how are you, man?
I'm good. Playing that Diefield Chronicle, and of course, reading the occasional One
Nice,
Piece chapter.
nice, nice, nice. Okay, so let me tweet it out that we're live. There you go, tweet it. And now, so, dude, where to start? Whether it's chapter 1062 or the new trailer that dropped this week for One Piece Odyssey? Dude, we're going back to Alabasta. But here's the kicker. We're gonna be as grown up. I mean, a grown up. In the tight cap. And the characters that were not there in the original, like for example, Brooke and Frankie, and Jinbei, they're not gonna be there in the what's called in the.
Hold up, is this Jinbei in the game now?
Oh, I forgot. Jinbei wasn't even in the game. Never mind. But still, Frankie and Brooke are not gonna be in that mission, which it it make you question how many other places are we gonna visit, and how big is this game? Because here's the thing. So far we know the place that we're gonna be in, which is that island, and we know we're gonna be in Arabasta. Are we gonna go to every single big place, like for example, Water 7, Skypiea, this, that? Then,
Uh, there's a good chance we're going to those places. Yeah.
cause here is the thing, they found a way to make it like a dream game. What I mean by that, you're literally in a dream, you're semi in a dream by going into Alabasta. But still, it's gonna feel real. I don't know how. I'm pretty sure it's a devil fruit. We will see how. It's just a question: is Luffy gonna feel Sea Ace death again, or is he gonna be able to stop it now?
That would
With
be
hmm?
pretty harsh.
Hmm?
Would be pretty harsh if you have to see it again.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see what other places we're gonna visit. Cause I did see the Kung Fu Gugon. I also saw Eyelasher, the camel, and I also saw what's called the crab that was horny.
Oh yeah,
You remember him?
yeah. Every animal is horny in there.
Nah, but this one is different. But it clearly they are focusing on the fan service with this one. And what I mean by that, what made One Piece One Piece. I had no idea that this literally skyrocketed my excitement for the game from 4 to 10 because I'm excited now what we're gonna see. How are the boss fights gonna be? Are we gonna fight Crocodile again? How is he gonna be? Is he gonna know Haki? Is he gonna know this and that? Cause Luffy gonna know Haki. Remember, Luffy got Haki. Luffy is in what's called is post time skip. So I'm super excited. What's your thoughts?
I know, yeah, it depends on what they want to do. They're just going to replay the events or give
Precisely.
them.
They did showcase stuff that you can walk and run in the map, and there are some versatility. So I feel like we might do big pieces, like for example, Arabasta is one, Trailer Park is two, that's two chapters, Skypiea three chapters, Water 7 four chapters, Shabodi fifth chapter, Dressrosa six chapters. Um, we might get like chapter and then one, and then we unlock a new part in the island we can visit, and it goes as such. Cause this should be a 50-hour game minimum. Cause it's a JRPG. Would you agree or no?
Uh, yes and no. Because there's also JRPGs that are shorter, so I don't know.
Yeah, but this is triple A, so you wanna have it big.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Okay, we'll absolutely have to see. I'm super excited about this one. I can't wait. Um, Going to the chapter. So, from the look of it, Zoro has something to that he wants from Vegapunk.
Yeah,
Maybe he's gonna take it upon himself to cure the smile.
that's an interesting one. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
I didn't think of it either. I read it on Twitter, so I'm not gonna take credit for something like that.
Yeah,
Um,
could have just stayed quiet. You would have never known.
Sorry?
You could have stayed quiet. They would have never known.
No, I wanted to share it because I like sharing information. What else? So it could be that, or he wanna discuss Hak Kankarsaki, understand Elma better.
Why would he ask Vegapunk that?
Because clearly the sword is not listening to Zoro. It was,
Yeah,
it was,
but still, I don't, I don't think Vegapunk is the right person to ask.
I am pretty sure he can help if you want.
Yeah, but this seems very specific. So I'm more inclined indeed to think it's about the smile, because that's very deeply connected to Vegapunk.
Yeah. Or, and how do you feel if Zoro ate a devil fruit?
Nah, doesn't
Not
gonna
him,
happen.
but his sword.
A sword.
Yeah.
That yeah, that's interesting, but I don't know why he would
Why
simply
not?
want.
Here's the thing. Okay, if I was Oda, I would absolutely give him a sword devil fruit. And here is why. You can grow so much by just normal training. You're gonna have a limit.
Yeah, but I feel like a devil fruit sword is very gimmicky. Because the only thing it can do is basically, it's always going to be a zone.
He already can cut fire, he already can shoot projectiles, he already can create tornadoes, he already can turn into Ashura. You wanna talk
Yeah,
about gimmicky?
I
I am not
the thing,
thinking, so here's the thing, I'm not thinking about him shooting fire from his sword. That's not what I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about something that would make his sword unique. Like, give it, okay, that would be way too much like Luffy, which is the ability to stretch. So, no. Um, How if Zoro can combine all his three swords into one?
Why would you want to do that?
Make it like a buster sword or some sort. To give him some extra oomph.
Nah, I'm not feeling that.
Then it's gonna absolutely be Devil Fruit Vegapunk, I mean Devil Smile related.
Yeah, I think so too.
On a second note, we found out that Vegapunk is 3 people in one. No, 6 people in one. I'm gonna read
Actually,
them.
I think one more.
Yeah, I'm gonna read them for you and we're gonna compare them. So no, it is 6 people in one. So 6 people, and I think the 7th one becomes then the Vagabond, maybe. So each of Zagaby's satellites are written with the character for a specific trait, but are pronounced differently. Their origins are unclear. These are our best guesses. So this is a guess. Evil, Lilith. The name of a fictional second dark moon of Earth. Its existence was proposed in 1918 and was later disproven. Additionally, a black moon with Lilith is a horoscope name for the real moon, Apogee.
Hold on. What are you reading from now?
So these are notes about the personalities of the characters.
Yeah, but Lilith is the was the actually the first woman.
Yeah, the first one that's the evil one.
Oh well, that's how you look at it, or
No. Apparently, Lilith is evil. She's a little bit evil.
She's typically depicted as a demon. That's true, but
No.
Yeah.
I'm talking about this Lilith from this Vegapunk version from One Piece. It's depicted as evil a little bit.
I know, I can read, dude, but why are you going for a moon that's called Lilith? That doesn't really make much sense.
Oh, a black moon is a horoscope name for the real moon Apogee, named for a goddess associated with feminine power, hidden knowledge, wildness, and primal energy. Lilith is the only one so far to really speak like an old-timer. So there's just us making assumption what Lilith can be.
Yeah, okay, but I find it a bit, you too far-fetched in the sense that it's pretty obvious. Anybody who's read any comic or seen any piece of fiction knows a little bit. So
okay, so I'm just gonna read them how they are without the need to what's called. So, Vegapunk number 1 is Shaka. Vegapunk, she is the logic one. Vegapunk number 2 is Lilith. She is the evil one. Vegapunk number 3 is Flare. Edison. She is a flare, whatever a flare is.
Do we know that they're all she's?
I mean, I'm going with the assumption of now for 3 because we've seen 3 that are she.
2.
1, 2, 3, I think.
Yeah, we've seen Shaka, but we only see the.
We've seen Shaka, we've seen Lilith.
Yeah, but look at the picture of Shaka. You can't see anything. You don't know what gender they are.
Lilith is clearly a she. Would you disagree on that?
I'm talking about Shaka.
Okay, I agree. Shaka doesn't have any. Does she have it? Does it have? Okay, what am I supposed to call her? It? I'm just gonna call her now a she, and if it's a he, I will fit to a he, because I need to say something. It.
Yeah, okay, but I'm the thing is, like, I think Robin at one point mentioned that
Yeah,
she
that
she didn't.
she heard that Vegapunk is an older man, and furthermore, when we listened to the anime, he sounded like an older man when he was talking to Caesar. So, either Caesar or Judge, I forgot which one. So clearly, there is some genetic mutation or a clone or a seraphim or whatsoever going on.
But here's the thing, like when they're explaining it, they're saying like all six of these are satellites, but also Dr. Vegapunk. But when they show the diagram, it shows like Vegapunk on top. So is it possible that there's actually a main Dr. Vegapunk and created six auxiliary bodies that help him, her, whatever Vegapunk is? And I'm also wondering, are they really yeah, maybe we're skipping ahead, but are they really want to kill Dr. Vegapunk, or are they just want to kill those six satellites, and the real Dr. Vegapunk is somewhere
Clearly,
else? And
clearly they have their own personality. They don't seem to be following order that much. The way that Lilith was acting, she is not supposed to be like that.
I don't know what that's supposed to be, but that's
Precisely. And
I think I think then the description also implies that they're sort of split personalities,
yeah,
right? Like that.
precisely. So this, yeah, go ahead.
Lilith, yeah, reflects maybe the evil, right? You have desire, wrath, wisdom. So these are probably all exaggerated parts, or maybe parts that Vegapunk distilled from himself. We don't really know. Maybe that's the thing. Like he wanted to, get rid of his evil or something, and then created a body where he could store part of that personality of himself.
So, I know you're about to hate what I'm about to say, but this is so far the only anime, the only thing I have two examples of it. One is in Harry Potter. Voldemort have done the same thing, which is split his soul into 3 or 4 pieces.
Oh, come on. You're really gonna quote Harry Potter? I mean, this idea is old as fuck, man. This
Okay,
is not.
it can be all the fuck. I recall of two things. And the other one I would recall would be what's called what do you call that yet? Not Hunter X Hunter. The other one, Full Metal Alchemist. You know how there are pride and all that, all the
Yeah,
others?
the sins. Yeah.
The things, it kind of remind me of both the Harry Potter and with them. It's almost like if you combined Harry Potter with the soul splitting, and then you gave them what's called, cause the souls in Harry Potter didn't do much. They were just there, hidden. That's it. They were inside of animals or mystic beasts that you needed to kill, but they didn't have a personality. They didn't speak whatsoever. However, if you combine the soul splitting from Harry Potter and add then to each soul a sin, you would get now what Vegapunk might be. Or it could be not soul related, it could be just clones. We don't know. We need to find out.
Well, like I said, this is don't think it's anything to do unless Vegapunk has a devil fruit that someone lets him do this, which is also a possibility, right? Uh,
I
th this is purely science based.
um
don't think he's splitting his soul apart.
be, even before you was about to say science based, I don't believe Vegapunk is gonna have a devil fruit. Do you know why?
You tell me.
Because he is a scientist, and scientists always wanna do things on their own. They don't like to make use of magic, what's called abilities, and all that jazz.
You don't think that Vegapunk might? I mean, there's plenty of scientists that sort of like tried new medicine on themselves in history. So you would not be
Yeah.
surprised if he tried it on himself to understand it. And maybe if this is like a fruit that allows him to split part of his mind into different people. Um, yeah, I mean, he would probably eat it because it's convenient. If he can create more of himself to assist him, I wouldn't be surprised if he would do that. The only thing is that, yeah, it doesn't overlap with what we already know. But there has to be something, right? I mean, there has to be either devil fruit or it's somehow he managed to um, transfer his mind to somewhere else, which, yeah, maybe gives us hope for Kuma that his memory that his
Oh
mind can
yeah,
be.
it's absolutely gonna be fixed. Absolutely. And again, Vegapunk is not gonna do something without have the ability to revert it back. Again, you need to think as a scientist. A lot of scientists love to be in control. I
Yeah,
don't
but
think
you don't know, of course, right?
I don't
Some
think Vegapunk.
things are
Yeah.
irreversible. So, I mean, I also don't necessarily think that like, yeah, I mean, we'll have to see, what actually means that there are several Vegapunks, but I think there's like a central one that sort of just created these to support him, and now they because they have their own personalities, apparently the world government wants to get rid of them or something.
I have a question. Shaka, did she grow bigger? I mean, were she big and then she grow? She shrinked. She shrinked.
What do you mean Shaka? We only see Shaka from the back once.
Shaka is.
Shaka is the one is the one with the helmet.
One
What do you
second. One second. One second. One second. One second. Which one is this? Because this one is
You're talking about Atlas, I
number
think.
6. This is.
No, 5.
This is Yoka. Okay. Yoko is desire.
Yeah, but I think they made a mistake there. At least the translation says that, because if you look at the text next to it, it introduces introduces her as Wrath, Punk Atlas.
So you think Yoko is. Oh!
Yeah, I think this is a mistake in Oda because it probably should have been 5, or Atlas is supposed to be 6. One of the two.
Oh, yeah, so Atlas is number 5 here in the row, but her dress says number 6. We'll update it once the Viz clarifies. Okay, gotcha. Let's just call it number 5 then, because we don't know what it is. Do you think this one has the ability to shrink and grow big? Because when she met Luffy, she was very big, and then all of a sudden she went smaller.
Now I'm looking at, but we don't really have any reference there.
Mm,
because when she first introduced, yeah, she's massive, but then we don't really see her.
We see her. We
Yeah,
see her. We see her. Look, when she punches that dragon, she is small. She is Luffy level.
but no, that dragon is huge though.
Let me go back to the dragon.
I don't think you have enough evidence to say that she can shrink.
That dragon is not that big. Luffy had fought bigger. Oh wait, never mind. I can already see. Well, is that the is that the neck of the dragon? I think that's the neck, right? Okay. There is. Oh, okay. We have. Okay, so we have an estimate how big the dragon versus how big Luffy is. So Luffy is almost like a teeth of the dragon, kind of the size of the teeth of the dragon. Now, if we go to when she punches that dragon,
Dude, you cannot really tell anything because she punches him and you see the dragon's face
no,
is
okay. So maybe
moving
because
away
Oda
from him.
wanted to draw her small, cause she literally seemed to what's called went smaller. Cause
No,
otherwise, would he
no,
not draw her
I don't
big?
agree. I don't agree. You have absolutely no way of knowing that because it's a matter of perspective.
Okay, okay. At least we know something. We know a few things. One, she have some type of haki in order to
Like,
punch Luffy.
yeah, okay, but we don't know. This could be just comedic, for comedic effect.
Two, no. This is absolutely not comedic.
That,
Two,
that it absolutely is. Look at his face. It's comedic.
yeah, but she shouldn't be able to hit Luffy
Yeah, but
like a
dude,
big punch. Like
Nami shouldn't be able to hit hurt Luffy either. So, but that's just for comedy.
that's comedy though, and this is.
And
But
this
this
isn't comedy.
But the difference between this is story content that, like, this is Luffy, this is, okay, we will see. To me, it feels like she have haki, and two, she is stronger than Luffy.
Nah.
She knocked him out with one punch, man.
Does she want Punch Man?
Oh
Nah,
my
man.
god, I hate you. No, but real talk, he only recovered because of, food. The smell of food. But he was.
I mean, this is one big joke. Sorry, dude, but you're taking this way too seriously.
Okay, so you think this is a gag?
This is a gag.
Okay, we will see.
I'm not suggesting that she's not strong, considering she's called Atlas and she's huge and she clearly has a cyborg body, but no, I mean they also clearly stated that before when Lilith was trying to rob them, and then what's it called Shaka cautioned. So look, this is you're facing a Yonko. They won't be pushovers. You're way over your head.
I need that machine, dude. It can turn ingredient into a dish in less than a minute.
Dude, this is Star Trek.
I never
This
watched
is
Star Trek, so
replicated. Oh, come on, man.
I swear. I
Go try.
remember watching maybe an episode or two, but that's about it. The island Oricon. is in the same damn boat. Its
This,
sensor can monitor living creatures, and it could tame if the weather if we just had a bit more money. Huh? You're fucking Vegapunk. Where's the Navy?
yeah, but it's clear that they're Vegapunk seems, or at least the Vegapunks are clearly concerned with trying to use their inventions for the betterment of society for everybody, and that's clearly not what the world government is interested in.
Mm-hmm. Of course, my... Oh. Uh-huh. So here it is. My photonic gloves make it possible to physically interact with light. That could explain why she was able to hit Luffy.
No,
We will
no,
see.
that explains why she's able to hit a hologram, but this has nothing to do with being able to hit Luffy. What is interesting is the implication, because somebody, if somebody had those gloves, they could
Oh,
hit Zaru.
oh. This is interesting. Scientific genius for hire. So he is done with the world government then.
Where does it say that?
They does. Me, just your resident scientific genius for hire. Dr. Vegapunk. Literally when Luffy asks who are you? She said me, just your resident
Yeah, which
scientific genius for hire. Dr. Vegapunk.
yeah, which page, dude?
Okay, it's literally the page where you see a big 4 page of her and she's
Can
doing
you,
a pose. There is no page for me to name drop it for you. It's all one chapter. I scroll through it. There is no page on it. Give me a second. I would say before the last 3 page. No, wait. One.
no, I already found it. Caduceus said Atlas said that.
Yeah, Atlas took that. Or Chaka, whatever you call it.
No, this Atlas. It literally says Atlas here.
But again, we don't know because of what's called. They are not sure if it's Chaka or Atlas. They need. Oh no!
No, that,
They don't know if it's Atlas or Yoka. Sorry, for some reason Chaka is in my mind. So we
I
need to
mean,
wait on that.
this is Atlas. I mean, it literally says so there. So I rather believe it's a typo. Plus, it fits better with the character design, because Atlas was a Titan, so it
Okay,
was gigantic.
okay. So let's call it Atlas for now. Atlas is for hire.
Yeah,
If
that's
you
interesting.
if you work for the government, don't you gonna say I am a genius, scientific genius that is that work for the government or something like that ilk? Okay, let's move on because you need to leave in 10 minutes. Oh no, 15 minutes. So very quick. Lilith has the capability of weaponizing Sea Kings. That's interesting, and I
Those
don't
were
think the world government knows about this.
those were not Sea Kings.
Sorry?
Those were Sea Beasts.
How is there... I thought Sea Beast and Sea Kings are the same.
Nope. Absolutely not.
Oh,
You call
okay.
yourself One Piece fan? They're completely different.
Oh, okay. I also misread it. Misread it as thinking. That's on me. Give me a second. I want to go back. So yeah, we have a big panel shot of Sea Beast, and you look at their numbers. They kind of remind me of. Yeah, they remind me of how Frankie
Yeah,
did his
they're,
did
they're
the
barrel
Sunny
focused.
with their own gadget. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So maybe Frankie is gonna get an upgrade in this one.
Of course he's gonna get an upgrade.
Yeah.
Do you think the Pacifista in no, not it's not Kuma, but they
So
have
apparently Kuma can't use his Devil Fruit ability.
why
At
not?
least what's called not Kuma Seraphim Kuma can't.
No, because this appears to be more like a regular Pacifista, but upgraded to Seraphim.
Uh-huh.
This is not the original Kuma.
Mm-hmm.
But it is interesting that we now know that Bonnie is Kuma's daughter.
Oh yeah. I was gonna touch on that as well. So here they saying just keep listening, Lucy. Vegapunk is technically still a single individual, but his genius is second only to his business. When there's not enough time, you say that you're as busy as a river, right? Well, imagine if there were more than one beaver. That was his grand idea, to split up into 6 people. Okay. It's, in other words, all 6 of these satellites are also Dr. Vegapunk. And I'm the weird one for thinking that sounds impossible. Geniuses are such a pain. Yeah, they are. In short, our assignment is to return this problem child back to Egghead. Who is Egghead?
That's the name of the island.
Oh, that's an island. Oh, okay.
But
Then,
this is by the way the thing. I thought the island is called. Oh yeah, but they're not yet on the island. I think, are they?
I forgot. Have we seen Egghead?
Yeah, because in the previous chapter they actually introduced that as Egghead. I think.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Um, I was so focusing on Pekapunk. This problem child back to Egghead when then while taking care not to damage any of the lab precious asset. We're to eliminate every last Vegapunk. Okay.
I think, by the way, this is probably a mistranslation, because our assignment is to return this problem child back to Egghead. I mean, unless they're talking. Oh wait, maybe they're talking about the Seraphim.
Maybe they're talking about. Oh, I know what they're talking about.
Because they're not talking about Vegapunk, because they
No,
literally
they're
said.
not talking about. They're. Do you want to know who they're talking? Do you know? Do you want to know who they're talking about? Because I
No,
know.
the Seraphim behind him.
They're talking about Giovanni.
No, they're not.
That's why they called her problematic child.
No, hold on. He's saying this problem child, which means somewhere in his room, plus Egghead is the island that they're going to. Because Egghead is where Luffy right now is. That's the Vegapunk island. So it makes no sense. They're literally going there. Why would they return Bonnie to Egghead when she's already there?
In
So
short, our
they're they're
assignment.
they're talking about the Seraphim.
Where are they though now? Do they know that that Bunny is an egghead?
They're somewhere in the new world right now. No, they don't. That's what. How would they know that Bonnie is naked?
Then they don't know. Um, wait.
Why would we talk about Bonnie if they're on a ship? They don't know where. They don't even know where Bonnie is, and they have a mission to kill Vegapunk. But they're on their way to Egghead because that's where the Straw Hats of Vegapunk is right now. And he's saying our assignment is to return this problem child back to Egghead. The only
So
thing that in that picture is a seraphim shaped like Kuma.
so
So I
then
think that they are their assignment is to bring that seraphim to Egghead.
the only way I can think of is they wanna eliminate everything with Vegapunk and take the real Vegapunk to Egghead. No, no, he is in Egghead. No, wait, this is confusing now.
No, hold on. It's very simple. Okay, we don't know why they're bringing the seraphim, but uh, based on what they're saying now, Vegapunk is split in six personalities. So there's not an original Vegapunk. There's just six ones, and they're clearly Lucy's uh, clearly stating. So we're meant to kill the single most useful man in the world. So clearly they're going to kill Vegapunk. There is no, take one or the original one. Vegapunk, their assignment is to kill Vegapunk. But he also says our assignment is to return this problem child back to Egghead. And the only thing that they can be referring to in this picture is this Seraphim shaped like Kuma. There's going to be a reason why they're because all the other two Seraphim we've seen are based on Boa and Mihawk. There's
Oh,
probably a reason
so
why they're
yeah,
what
so this
that looks like a version.
problem child, which is the Serpent Kuma, to Egghead. Okay, let's explain it.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking, what? Okay, so here we say, Lucy said, so we're meant to kill the single most useful man in the world. I wonder if this has something to do with the recent Louisia incident. Sassy says something very interesting. Someone with instinct like yours should know better than to question these things. Clearly she
I,
know more.
I do wonder what chance that they have
Uh,
against the Straw Hats.
I think Sassy is stronger than Lucy. She's,
I don't know,
she
but
sounds to be the one in control, not Lucy.
we don't know. But and I know that they're or at least I think that was in the movie, so there's not that technically canon. But Lucy did be there. They're powerful, no doubt, but they don't know that the Straw Hats are there.
So
So
that's gonna be very interesting thing Lucy and thing Luffy. Are I'm curious if Luffy gonna one shot Lucy.
I'd say he's probably strong enough to not be one
No,
shot, but he has no chance. They
I
have
don't
no
think
chance.
he's on Luffy's level unless he he gets an he's awakened. It's gonna be interesting.
No, he's not awakened because awakened zones look like the ones at Impel Down. So they basically are look like they're stuck in that form.
Yeah, but we don't know if he's awakened or not. So we will see.
No, we
Mm,
don't know, but it seems unlikely because
hmm
zone being awakened, they say that's dangerous because you can lose yourself in your animal
Then
form. So it's
then
not much of an advantage if he has it. But I think yeah, the question is needed what threat can they pose because they're just three CP0 agents, and yet they have a Seraphim, which of course is powerful, but still, I mean, I don't think this task force is enough to take out the Straw Hats. I mean, of course not, but
Oh,
they're but yeah, the question is, is this because I don't know how long they're going to spend on Egghead. I mean, this might go down faster than we think, and they're maybe gonna take the Vegapunks, with them and go to the next destination.
also, it's going to be very interesting to see if Vegapunk is that stupid to not have thought of almost like the Seraphim double crossing him. So he or she should have a kill switch or a flip
Almost certainly,
switch available.
I'm pretty sure that this Seraphim is going to turn on CP0.
You think it's gonna happen?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that Vegapunk is just gonna have some sort of override code and just defend me with your life, and I mean, they'll probably go there and like, shit, we're fucked. We are. Vegapunk already has probably very strong defenses, and
Is
then the Straw Hats are there.
is Odo really gonna do CP0 that dirty?
I mean,
That
the reality is,
sounded because this is the legendary Lucy that used to have one of the best.
yeah, and he got beaten by Luffy, so whatever. But again, yeah, I don't know, but I assume the pacing might be faster than you think. I think this is going to be sort of a springboard chapter. I don't think they're going to linger a long time in the Egghead.
It's it's gonna be very interesting to see.
All right. I think I'm gonna go.
Yeah, this was it. We're gonna call it a day here. What would you rate this chapter?
It's always difficult. I don't know. 7 or something. I look. I hate rating them because
Okay,
the problem is not much happens here. It just needs
not much
like
happened.
resolution.
We got some information, but that's about it. I got you.
Yeah, but look, that's also always unfair because this is an ongoing story, so not every
Mm-hmm.
chapter can have like an epic moment that is one of the series' best. This has to be built up. So, but I say it's an interesting chapter. So it's by no means disappointing. A lot of revelations here. Again, showing how creative Oda is with introducing the notion that Vegapunk is such a genius that he just separated his body into six bodies. And basically setting Luffy up at a reunion with Lucci, which is also pretty interesting. But yeah, we need to progress a few more chapters to get to the good stuff, I guess.
Okay. I'm excited to see what next week brings to the table. With that being said, see you all next week.
Yeah, the next week.
Later.